Well, 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 look who it is. Wait. There is no looking. Hello? Hello? Interesting. Well, I guess this is how we're starting. This is very interesting, isn't it? That's okay, I guess we can start out pretty normal. Oh, I know what the issue is now. You guys just can't see me! Well, I guess we can fix that. Let me scoot down a little bit. Oh. Okay. Just my feet. Goodness. Free feet, that's insane. I mean, this is not free. I'm requiring your eyeballs. That's okay. Give me one moment. Oh. Aha. I'm almost there. Give me a little more time. This is a little difficult. Stage is weird. I've never seen this background before. That's okay. Barking already and you haven't even seen my face. Oh? What's this? Okay, I'm getting a little more comfortable. After all, you can't get too hot under the stage lights, right? Where's my waist? Snatched. Snatched, I'm afraid. That never changed. It's okay. I'm still watching. Hope you don't mind. It's been a while. Hello, everyone. It's nice to finally meet you. Shake my hair? Sure. It's just my hair. I've always had it like this. Well, minus the colors. But we'll explain that in a little bit. Hello and welcome to my debut! I'm pretty nervous but excited. I've been waiting for a while. This has been a long time coming and also very short at the same time. Gosh. Look at you guys over there. All excited and stuff. Do you guys want to be bigger? I can make you guys bigger if you want. I kind of like you small, though. Very cute, very tiny. Makes me feel better about my fold. You want big? Yeah, I can do that. Alrighty, I can make you big. It's a little bit bigger. Dagger never hurt anybody. How's that? That more comfortable? You can't be bigger than me. That's not allowed. But you will have some big. Alrighty. Well, I'm sure a lot of you are curious about me. And I figured I can do some model close-ups a little later. Get some screenshots while I chat after I do my little introduction. I don't just enter a room without an introduction. At least I don't like to. So just give me a moment to get a little comfortable. Again, this stage is new. It's all new for me. Who am I? Well, you're about to know a little more about me. Don't worry, I even wrote a whole journal entry just for you guys. Aren't I sweet? See, right there. A little welcome, just for you guys. I might cover your names a little bit, I hope you don't mind. It's a little tight fit here, but I want to make sure you guys can see everything. That's like super important to me. Alrighty, well, welcome to my debut, my first time on stage, really. I might act like a natural, but it really is kind of my first time. So just be gentle, and I'll be gentle back. Shall we continue? The basics. Everyone has to know the basics. My name is Sora. My stage name is Sora Shout. You can call me whatever you like, Miss Shout, Lord Sora, whatever, I don't mind. Any nickname, as long as it's fitting, works. Now, I know, there's question marks for my age. Trust me, I've been here quite a while. Maybe a little longer than you, especially if you're human. Which, I'm assuming you are. But most people say I look 23, so we'll just go with that. I'm old. No. Well, maybe. Fallen angels are old, huh? That's fine. Hunk still got it. Well, if you pay attention to the very next thing, I am female, so I would not be uncle. I would not be unk, I would be auntie. Auntie with pizzazz, auntie with flair. Now, deaf old. Whatever, it's fine. You saw my body earlier, you saw the tea that I hold. Keep calling me old. If it makes you feel better. I am 5'8", or for some people around the world, that's 172 centimeters, which is quite impressive. But I might not be that tall anymore. Since I've fallen and I'm stuck on the earth now, I might appear 5'2" in some scenarios, and I'm not happy about that. I'm very upset about that, actually. I don't like being short. My hair doesn't make up for it either, don't ask. It's fine though. I'll survive. I'll survive. My birthday now, if you do want to celebrate, is June 6th. Can we put you in our pocket? I mean, if I fit? Do I fit? I don't know. But yes, my lovely birthday is June 6th. The middle of the heat wave of the summer. It's pretty nice. No, I'm not pocket height. No. If I fit, I sit, I guess. I suppose. If you decide to become a worshipper, a follower of mine, then please, use these common emoticons. You're probably wondering what they are, and I'll explain right now, because I'm so generous. My Oshi marks will be the Dizzy emote and a guitar. Super easy to follow, right? I think they're pretty. I think it matches. After all, the Dizzy emote kind of matches my halo. I'm very, very fond of my halo, even if it's not a perfect halo. Now, you would think angels would know every language that transcends your humanity, but unfortunately, I only know one, and I'm trying to pick up another. And I'm not picking it up well. In fact, I'm picking it up so bad, I don't have anything prepared. Thank you, I love my halo. Oshi is smart. Oshi can be smart, it just depends. Now, for my fans, I don't know what to call you yet. In fact, I didn't know there was this naming thing until just recently. So, I suppose I could recruit your help, right? We'll come up with one over time. How does that sound? Let you be involved. Alrighty. Well, now you're probably really curious. She's speaking weird. Why does she keep calling us humans? Why is she complaining about her height? The height thing I always complain about. I'm sorry. That's always going to be a thing. I apologize. That might be brought up all the time. You just have to ignore that. But I shall read you an excerpt that I purposely wrote just for you guys, so you would fall in love with me. I hope. That's the goal. That's what I've witnessed. I, Sora, was once a revered angel of the heavens. Looking over others and taking care of those who stumbled upon me was my duty. Whether it be a shoulder to cry on or a protector of the heart, I would be there for them in any way I could within my power. After all, it was an angel's duty to look over others. I was never a picture-perfect angel, though, and soon I wouldn't be an angel at all. A verdict from the collective heavens declared me a sinner and casted me away from the golden clouds. Upon my fall, they stripped me of my wings and placed a horn on my forehead for each sin they convicted me of. Doomed to walk with you humans, with the same conditions as mortality as myself, I traveled around the world aimlessly. Well, until recently, as you guys probably figured out. I stumbled upon a loud venue with pounding bass drums and electric guitars and interesting vocals, and this was the most exciting thing I've found. What really was interesting was the interesting screams of devotion and dedication these followers, these worshippers had. I mean, I lost all of my followers when I was named a sinner, so I wanted to look for it. Yet, the more I looked on stage, these people weren't dressed in, like, all white. They had pierced their skin, inked their skin. Why? How do they have these people? How do they have these followers? It had to be the noise they're creating. So, why not mimic the noise? Maybe if I figure out the bottom of it, I'll become an angel again. That is, if you'll accept me. Alright. Did I lay the lore on thick enough? Can I be normal now? I want to be normal. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up, by the way. Alrighty. I still have quite a few slides to go to, so just hang on. I won't yap until the very end. Like I said, I'll probably talk a little more and answer stuff. Probably when I'm showing off my model and stuff, because I have a lot of stuff to show off. My voice is very smooth. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, I see somebody's already found some things. Some treats I have in chat for you guys. But most importantly, I've come up with a whole list of tags to interact with me, because I think the best part about doing all this is interacting with you guys and having fun, right? So for anything general, and you don't know where to stick something, just use Sora Shout. If you want to live commentate and talk about my antics and whatever stupid things I happen to do during games, or music, Sora Reg, or Sora Recording. The one I'm super proud of is my art tag, Soraligraphy, and I'll probably be checking this tag a lot. I love art. I'm such a fiend for art. So any art, any skill, I want to see it. Give it to me. I'll eat it up. Just in case some of you like me a little too much, which I understand, that's a possibility, I have made a space for you, and that's shouted off. Because, I feel like that's gonna be a very, very loud tag. That's okay. Of course, we have to have a memes tag. Sora Uwu. I mean, Sora Uwu. Fitting. Any clips of my antics and my deeds, shout it. Can you put your artist tags in your Twitter bio? I absolutely will. I planned on updating everything after my debut. Do not worry, most of the art tag and the clips tag will be in my bio. I'll be updating everything after this stream. I didn't want to reveal anything, so. And for the off chance that you guys want some assets on me for me to use, I do have a tag for that as well, for the shout. I'm kind of a little nervous and excited to see what people would create over time. So I probably won't check that frequently unless I'm told in my general tag. And for like little letters or encouragements or anything that I should probably know, I do have an Egosa tag. I figured it might not get used much, especially since I'm indie, but I'd want to have it just in case anybody would want that. So Sora shout out. I hope these tags get good use, and I'll try and check them as frequently as I can. You'll learn soon about me. My sleep schedule is quite bad. I just fixed it for this debut. So hopefully it all goes well. Now, I've already seen a few of you use it, but I do in fact already have emotes set up. In fact, I was already approved for all these emotes yesterday. So, this is what Twitch made me work on extra, was setting all of these up. In fact, all of the top 5 you see are free for anybody to use as long as they drop a follow. I figured these would be the most used, so I wanted everyone to have a chance to use them and interact in my chat. Now, if you want even more emotes and more ways to tease me or interact, I do have tier 1 emotes. There is no tier 2 or tier 3 emotes, so I really encourage, do not subscribe to tier 2 or 3 just yet until I explicitly mention on my socials and streams that I have stuff for you guys. I would not want you guys paying extra tiers for absolutely no goodies whatsoever. But I will keep that updated. But for now, I have a full slot of 10 emotes. Oh, they're so cute. I love them so much. They are adorable. They are adorable. Thank you. Alrighty. Now it's the segment where you get to know me. And this is probably the most random slide I have. Now, I guarantee you're looking like at 3 of these things and going, Sora, what is this? What is this? Obviously, I have to put my very first like as base. And I'll go about into it when I mention the fun facts as well, but base in any genre never fails to be probably one of the coolest things you'll hear. I am an avid animal lover. I love I would say 98% of animals. This includes insects, not all, but most insects. You show me an animal, I will freak out. I love animals, I will scream. Based. It's actually really clever. Based. You know what? I am based. I do love matcha and chai. Now, chai was originally the first flavor I kind of got into, and then I decided to branch out to matcha, and those are probably some of my go-to drinks when I don't want like a water or a soda. I am a huge, huge avid plushie lover as well. In fact, if I look over my shoulder here, I have a whole chair full of plushies. Cat plushies, more cat plushies, maybe some Pokemon plushies, more cat plushies. Did I mention cat plushies? Yeah, yeah, cat plushies. Congrats, why thank you, I haven't even finished, what? Thank you. It's good to see you here. Here's another interesting, is gemstones. In fact, I was debating on a career path with jewelry and being a jeweler for a very long time. And that still might be a thing, I might study it. Who knows? Definitely would probably post pictures of it if I do. I love jewelry in general. In fact, I have quite a few piercings that I'll probably talk about in another time. I'll rant about it one day, I promise. Of course, I love naps. I don't think I have met a single person who hates naps. Like, if you hate naps, I think you don't enjoy whimsy and dreams and imagination. Naps are some of the best thing you could have in the world. And if I didn't have naps, I probably would not be here. Naps are what I need the most. And the weird one, pickles. Yes, I love pickles. Pickles on my sandwiches. Just regular pickles, all types of pickles, dill, bread and butter. Big, small, pickles. You mentioned pickles, 9 times out of 10, I'm whipping my head around like an owl. I love pickles. Pickles on top? Absolutely. Pickles are great. I love pickles. You could gift me a jar of pickles and I would be so happy. I might shed a tear. Pickles are like my top 3 favorite foods. For no reason. Just pickles. Dislikes. This is where things get a little... You can have all your pickles. I appreciate that. You know how to get to my heart already. That's very dangerous. I love pickles. Now, dislikes. Orange. Not oranges. I love oranges. They're very tasty. Acidic, but tasty. No, the color orange. It gives me the ick. I don't know why. I guess it's just like a bad experience or something, but when I see the color orange, it just makes me go, it could have been something different. There's like a whole rainbow out there, and as far as I'm concerned, and remember, if I use my big brain, orange is not in the rainbow. And rainbows are very pretty. Sparkling water. Now, if you like sparkling water, that's fine. But tell me how you like it. Because it's just really spicy and it burns. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but anytime I drink sparkling water, I swear my tongue is on fire. Like, if you like sparkling water, I don't trust you. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I feel like there's something inhuman about you, and that's coming from me. Probably the most inhuman fallen angel you'll meet. Sparkling water is very... I've tried flavored sparkling water. I've tried to like it. But, like, I don't get it. I think it's just for the evil people. The evil people with the evil taste buds. Good thing you're not human. See, okay, non-humans are safe, but humans? Water's not supposed to be like that. Exactly. Exactly, see? I don't know. Somebody decided to experiment with water, and I don't think it's for me. I'm gonna leave that to everyone else. You're also a villainous. This is true. This is true. feeling of clean glass. This might be a what you kids call a tism thing. But if I touch clean glass, I feel like I have to grind my teeth up. And I'm sorry for the very disgusting picture, but the feeling of clean glass makes me feel like I have to rip my skin cells off. I can't stand it. It's like nails on a chalkboard, but like worse. Like really, really bad. Don't know why. So if there's like clean glass, I'll grab like a paper towel to grab it and just pray I don't drop it and it doesn't slip out of my hands. It's so bad. I don't know. I don't touch clean glass. If I have my choice, I won't use glass at all. I'll use like paper bowls or something instead of glass bowls. Lactose. Lactose? You can probably guess right here, right now. Lactose intolerant. Heavily lactose intolerant. I chill while I was explaining it, yeah. Well, you're not gonna like this either. Heavily lactose intolerant, but I will sit here and I'll still eat like 5 bowls of ice cream, or drink milk, or eat cheese. I love cheese. Cheese doesn't like me. Lactose hates me. I don't know why. But some of the most delicious things have lactose in it, and I can't handle that. It just, nope. Not for Sora. Not for me. And finally, well, almost finally, spoilers. I think everyone can relate to this, especially, I'll go off on a little tangent here. Recently, I was just Hot Pockets of lactose. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it. Spoilers? No one likes being spoiled. Like, you're really interested in something and you're so invested, you're letting the story brew, and then somebody just opens the door. Hey! Guess what? This person died. Your whole night's ruined. You might as well throw a couple years of your life away. Like, it's gone. It's done. Wrap it up. It's gone. Nope. Pack your bag. That's it. Twitter? Yeah. Yep. Twitter spoils everything? Absolutely. Yeah. No, it escalated because that's how it feels. Like, life over. That's it. Everything I was looking forward to. My hyperfixation, gone. Just depression. So, you love being spoiled sometimes? I mean, sometimes it's nice because if you have an anxiety about, like, a character you like, the no spoiler warning is the worst, yes. But, like, sometimes if you have a character you really like, and, like, knowing that they don't die is kind of nice, but, like, also, no, I can't have it. And this is probably the weirdest one, along with the one on my likes. I don't like cucumbers. I know. Crazy. The pickle angel herself hates cucumbers. But Sora, pickles are cucumbers. I know. But something about cucumbers, they taste really bad. They taste so bad. I can't. I've tried so many times to eat cucumbers. I've tried eating cucumbers plain. I've tried eating cucumbers in things. I've tried cucumbers with, like, dressings or sauce. Nope. I can't get behind cucumbers. It just tastes like weird water. The crunch is nice. I love the crunch. But I can just get the crunch with the pickles. I'll just eat the pickles. The cucumber trend never worked. Cucumbers are gross and slimy and have a terrible texture. Yeah, see? I mean, I don't know. See, like, there's some people that can find cucumbers refreshing, and I get that. It looks like it would be refreshing, it's just not for me. You don't like pickles, but you love cucumbers? See, there's people... See, I'm not entirely crazy for putting this on my slides. Like, cucumber drinks are good, but salads, see, no, I can't even like cucumber drinks. I've tried to enjoy cucumbers in multiple ways. So if you don't like pickles but you love cucumbers, that's fine. Let's go hang out. Let's go get a salad and we'll swap salads. It's fine. That's how it works. Now, I figured I'd do more fun facts than hobbies, because I have too many hobbies. Way too many hobbies. I do have 4 cats. And they are all named after either Greek or Norse gods and goddesses. I have one named Morpheus, Nyx, Freya, and Fenrir. And I might post them from time to time. And you might actually hear me yell at them quite frequently on my streams, and I am so sorry about that. Because my room is like a jungle gym for them. They love my bed. They sleep with me sometimes. And sometimes they like to pick on each other. Oh yes, the cats are popular. Yes. We love cats here. Now, I love dogs too, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love all animals, but I am very much a cat person. You might have also picked up on this a little bit, but I am an actress. No, I'm more than just dramatic. I mean, I have genuinely been in a music video, and I've dabbled here and there, and I have some acting chops on me. I would like to get better, and I'd like more opportunities, but, I'm sure if you look hard enough, you could probably find a video and just assume it's me. I was very young at the time, because I don't have any speaking parts. So, good luck finding that. It's on the internet. Everything's on the internet. Now, musician of, yes, 13 years. You guys were right, I am a little old. But I am not just a musician of 13 years, I'm pretty much almost a completely self-taught musician of 13 years. The only, like, training I've had is a middle school band, a little bit of what I learned in high school, and maybe 2 months of a professional tutor. But I haven't really made music, and that's what I'm kind of dabbling into. But as I've mentioned before, I love bass. I am a bassist. But I do know some guitar, and I know basic piano, and I'm teaching myself ukulele. I plan on having some ukulele streams in the future, where I maybe create some music and hang out. Something very chill, something I can just relax and hang out with you guys with. Maybe document my progress on learning chords and what sounds nice. Maybe practice my vocals as well. Now, when I mentioned I attended a high school and I learned there, it wasn't just a regular high school, it was a governor's school. I had to submit a paper, I had to audition, and have an interview in order to get into this for music. Hence why I took a couple of months of tutoring, was just to make sure I was prepared to go on. Fierce, well, I try. Thank you, I try. But you'll learn very, very quickly, music is my passion. I love music, and I definitely want to explore it through here with you guys. So I'll figure out some voice. Whoa, a red voice. Goodness gracious, you love my voice. What? Oh, you flustered me. What the heck? Thank you. Anyway, I definitely want to expand on my musical stuff while I'm here. Now, I also had to put that I'm a new driver here. Donate some talents. They're not that. They're just little things I've picked up over years, and I just did it. I wouldn't say talents. I would say it's a lot of it's dedication and hard work. I promise. But I could teach a little bit what I know and just yap about it. Speaking of yapping, I'm probably gonna complain about this a lot, but I am a new driver. At my old age, I have finally decided to try and operate a motor vehicle, and I'm not terrible at it, but I feel like if you get me mad enough, I will talk about it, and I will complain about it for 30 minutes straight. Be prepared for that. You'll experience road rage? I already have, unfortunately. And last but not least, if you remember on my last slide, that I have quite a few emotes, and one of them for my tier 1 subs is me eating grass. I thought I should put it in here. I am very allergic to grass. Like, severely allergic. My skin will turn red and I will itch for hours at a time. And probably, like, bleh. Probably die. Yes, allergic. Not just, like, allergies. Like, allergic. My skin will puff up, and it's not a pretty sight. You don't want to see me with the grass. It's not pretty. Yeah, I really can't touch grass. So for you guys that see me, oh no, the emote's hysterical, but that's why it's behind payment. You can't bully me unless you pay. You can't just freely bully me by being here. Yeah, no, when people tell me to go touch grass, I'm like, I physically can't. The only way you'll get me to touch grass is if you bring me plastic grass and then just shove me outside on a sidewalk. I can't touch grass. It's pretty bad. Some turf, yeah. No, I literally cannot touch grass. Like, I'll touch grass, and then you give it like a good 10 minutes, and my skin will start to swell. I'll get patches, and it'll get extremely itchy. You can't touch grass either. Yeah. No, it's pretty bad, especially if you were like me and you've played sports that deal with a lot of grass, like soccer. You can, but you choose not to. Honestly, I don't blame you. I hate the feeling of grass, but maybe I'm just biased because I'm allergic. That being said, probably wondering, I do more than music. I love gaming. Gaming's my jam. Like, out of peanut butter and jelly, like, it's my jelly, because jelly's the best, right? Yes, jelly is the best. But, like, I play a lot of games. Lately, horror-wise, I would have to say I'm thinking of maybe doing Apocalypse, Wolfblood, or Vampire again, as they're on my list. I tried to list some things that I've played that have left a really big impact on me, either single player or like with friends. I'm unfortunately a little late to the horror. It is literally quite the last day for it, but I might dabble in some here and there. Now, the games I'm probably going to be streaming the most, and I have especially saved, are the Hoyo Gacha games. This includes Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. Have I heard of Little Nightmares? I love Little Nightmares, but I've never played it. Yes, Gacha Hell. Unfortunately, it is Gacha Hell. But I have mentioned this before, maybe a couple of weeks ago, that your sweet little fallen angel here is not what do you kids call it? Balling in dough? I'm no. So, if you expected to see full playthroughs from start to finish of any of these games, you will not. You will not see that. I will be starting with more frequent stories, and I will be continuing with with what I have. So I hope that's not too much of a letdown, but I'm really attached to my characters. And I think you guys will enjoy it anyway, because I have some pretty crazy luck. I mean, I just posted a few days ago that I ended up getting two what is it, S ranks on Zenless that I wasn't even going for. Gambling, gambling, gambling. Indeed. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was like my childhood game. This had to go second. And potentially, maybe, depending on how bad I am, I might start playing it again for stream. But not often. Because that game I tend to lock in and get a little try-hard, a little sweaty, because I play support, and if somebody dies on me, I feel like I have failed everything, and I will quit. I'm also used to being bullied as a support main, and I think in any game, if you're a support, you're also used to being bullied. Keep tabs on the designated WoW mention, yeah. You might want to counter, because there's... I'm gonna go, wow, that reminds me of World of Warcraft. Man, I used to play that as a kid. I'm going to say that a lot. But I have very fond memories with it. Yes, that into WoW, like, how do I explain this? As a baby angel, I watched a lot of WoW. That was a thing. I fear I love the lore, but I am so out of touch with it that I need to get back into it. In fact, I have a book from the Dragonflight expansion that I need to read into. I'll brush across a few of these games. Titanfall 2. One of my favorite campaigns and multiplayer games, honestly. I love Titanfall. That probably goes along with Apex Legends. Oh, there's a lot of World of Warcraft books. There is, like, the story completely written out. So if you're interested in World of Warcraft, but you don't like the game, I highly suggest reading the books. The books are peak. I dabble in Warframe. Warframe is another very fun multiplayer game I've played in. Minecraft. Who doesn't like Minecraft? I feel like if you don't like Minecraft, you're either really young or really old. That's my hot take. WoW movie? There is a WoW movie. It's not the best, but there's a movie. It's a big franchise. Dead by Daylight. I saw a lot of you pointing that out as well. Dead by Daylight, I actually had to delete off my PC for this debut. Don't yell at me. But I do play it. Valorant. I am unfortunately in the Valorant hole as well, along with Apex. I probably might get back into Apex, because I've been wanting to for a while, and this is the perfect excuse to. And of course I wanted to mention some Halloween story baseline games, because I don't just play multiplayer, but occasionally I'll play story games. You used to not like Minecraft? You know, that's fine. Minecraft has broadened its horizons a lot recently. Apex mentioned? Yeah. In fact, I was one of the OG Apex players. I played, goodness, I played Season 1 to maybe 5 and 6 and then stopped. I have a very tragic story of how my account got merged with, my father's. So it's a nerd? Oh, I'm unfortunately a huge nerd. Like my old Oshi. Okay. Old man Oshi. Oh yeah. I'm fond of that old man myself. You don't know the difference between Apex and Valorant. Let's see. So Apex is a battle arena, kind of more similar to Fortnite. And Valorant is like a team 6 versus 6 with an objective to work together. Apex is a 3-man team free-for-all sort of thing. And Apex is a one match, and you fight to survive. Valorant is, it's multiple matches, the most point wins. Yeah, every game I have up here, I try. I fully say try it. There's so many different genres here. But the main genres I love are party games. I love playing with other people, so expect some collabs. I love first-person shooters. I've played them since forever. Survival games. I love survival games, and I kind of had to put gacha because I've been guilty of playing more than just Hoyoverse gacha games. And my goal is to not try to play any more than just the Hoyo games because I can't lose my sanity. That's just something I can't do. I might actually lose my mind if I try to keep up with more than just these three. Yup, gacha hell indeed. Gacha hell is a pretty much free player. You mean you're sane? Well, you kinda got me there. You got me there. If you're here, you're also not sane. Now. Anime. Somebody called me a nerd. You're right. Huge nerd. Big nerd. I love me some anime too. I love Dandadan. I went and saw the Evil Eye premiere, like twice. Jujutsu Kaisen. It's great. Super excited for the movie. I recently saw Chainsaw Man, with my mother, actually. That was very fun. Overlord has a very special place in my heart. I also saw that movie when it came out. Demon Slayer should not also surprise, like you saw Dandadan, like, those should not surprise you. The other side are kind of interesting ones. I love Shugo. Shugo Chara was probably, I would mark it as my first anime. Who's my favorite JJK character? Okay. I feel like this is a little basic. I love Gojo, but I have big soft spots for Yuta and Gito. I kid you not, my favorite arc of JJK was Hidden Inventory, Premature Death. I will never shut up about it. White hair character to white hair character. Hey, look, I know, it's a trend. It's a trend. But yeah, in fact, I will be hopefully cosplaying Yuta for the movie when it comes out in December. We'll see. I might post it or not, at least the fit. We'll see if I'm brave. Maki, I love Maki too. I'm really excited to see her on the big screen, man. I have so much to do, but yes. Shugo Chara was probably the first anime I ever watched. And Kami-sama Kiss, I'm recently rewatching and having a blast with it. I am on the horse trend. I love my horse girls, Umu Musume. And before you ask, my favorite horse girl is Air Groove. Eyes and Flash is a close runner-up, though. You started rewatching Kami-sama Kiss? That's funny. I'm actually kind of surprised to see people, like, mention it. I didn't think it was that big. It seems so niche. Another one I would have to say... Oh, I love Inuyasha. Another one that I would say that I'm really fond of, that never got a season 2 is Brand New Animal. I'm really tempted to rewatch it, but from the soundtrack to the characters to the story, it was... I've never watched Beastars, but I love Brand New Animal. And then recently, I've also started watching Blue Lock. So I as you see, I dabble from the normal shonens to the nerds to the romantics to the sports animes. So BNA, Brand New Animal, I believe is on Netflix. It came out, I think, 2020? 2019 or 2020. It's a little old, but it never ended up getting a season 2, and I don't think it will. But it's definitely a worthwhile watch. Super fun. Now the next slide, I guarantee a lot of you are gonna be really excited for. Because this next slide is my music slide. Favorite Blue Lock character. Favorite... I like Bakira, I believe. And Chigiri. Those two have really gotten my eyes. For Blue Lock. The music. Yes, I have a lot of music. In fact, I've probably edited this slide a good 4 times before I said I have to stop touching it. I tried to put things I really listen to and some different genres. Because I listen to a lot of genres, and there's a few artists I could have put up here in a genre, but I almost listen to everything, but as you can see, I'm chronically emo. I've never left that phase, I fear. Maybe appearance-wise. Deco 27, Otto, I love Otto. As you can see, I have underlined my absolute 2 favorites. 3 Days Grace has always been my favorite band. I have seen them... How many times have I seen them? 3 times? 3 times, probably. And Extraordinary Heroes is one of my favorite K-bands. Are they still considered K-pop? They considered themselves K-pop for a while. Extraordinary Heroes, I have seen and had the hi bye or the meet and greet twice. And if they come back, I will see them again, and I will meet them again. But you can see some normals. There's the Disturbed, there's State Champs, there's Papa Roach, some Beartooth. Infant No Cash. Oh yeah. You'll notice that I want to point out a really fun one is Wild Ways. A lot of people probably haven't heard of them, but they are a Russian-based, like, metalcore band, and they're definitely worth a listen to. I'm sure you guys definitely also noticed I love K-pop as well. Obviously, Stray Kids, ATs. Big shout out to MC&D. They were my first K-pop concert. But I like girl groups too, but I couldn't really think of many to put up here. So I put the ones that I never failed to stop listening to, which is like ITZY and aespa. aespa was probably the first girl group I was into. And just to get a little variety in there, I love Baby No Money. I will be seeing him in March for his tour. Super excited about that. OXT and Myth and Roid both have actually worked on the Overlord anime. That was my introduction to them. I do have Bandori. I played Bandori before, which was, I love Raise Sultan. They're probably my favorite, but Rosalia is an honorable mention. Ado. Probably one of the best Japanese singers in a long time. And just a little fun to throw in there. I love Marcus Keen's stuff as well, especially his Aphelios songs that he wrote for League. I know, League mentioned, jump scare. But when I tell you I could have sat here and made another 4 pages of music slides, I could have. I love music, guys. I love it. It's hard not to love music. There's something for everybody. League mention. Yeah, I know. I knew it was gonna come up. I tried to avoid it, but I knew it was gonna come up as soon as I mentioned Marcus. It's the unfortunate ways of the streamer. League will get mentioned, whether you like it or hate it. But unfortunately, we are kind of getting to the end of my slide. And I thought I'd want to be a little bit real here. Phantom text. That took me off guard. Oh my god. I do want to get a little bit serious here and talk a little bit about my long-term goal stuff. Just my goals overall as Sora is I want to get some proper vocal training. You guys have learned I love music, and I would like to utilize my voice and be able to do something for you guys more than just my instruments. I want to expand on my musical theory that I have in my head. And following that, I would love to have an original song. And I want to try making an original song all myself. Like, I want to sit down, I want to learn the producing, I want to learn the proper vocal techniques. I want to create it all from my brain. And I think I can do it. Just give me some time. I mentioned getting a little more familiar with my voice. I want to do voice acting. I've done some on-camera acting. I think going into voice acting would be something super fun too. I can do some impressions, and they'll come out probably once in a while, definitely when I play games. How's my screamo? Oh goodness. Not at all. I've always wanted to learn. I think every emo kid has wanted to learn, but it's not well. In fact, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Screamo's not my thing. Maybe one day. If not, there's always editing, right? No, this one's probably a little weird. You've seen a lot of goals for a lot of other VTubers, but a story game collab. I haven't played many story games, let alone story games with other people. And I would like to be able to go through a story start to finish with somebody. I think that would just be a really fun, like, bonding kind of experience thing to do. Like, make a friend out of it. Because you'll, as you see on my list, a couple points down, consistency is an issue with me. Me, you, D&D, hell yeah. I'd also like to one day get a proper lore video for you guys. Things like It Takes Two. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like It Takes Two. Maybe, what's it called? A Way Out. Some co-op games. Something that's just one-on-one. Now, I know I hammed it up a lot earlier, but I would really like to sit down and write a proper lore video and show that off. I think a lot of people would enjoy that, and I think it would kind of just make me feel a little taller. I should try Phasmophobia. I have not played that before. I would absolutely love to. That sounds really fun. I've seen people play it, but I've never done it myself. But I think getting a proper script out and a proper lore video and having that up would be like a really proud accomplishment. Taller as in yes, maybe taller as in physically. Maybe one day. Like, I'm tall, but I'm not normal tall. I'm just me tall. Another plan I would really like to show is a mostly consistent schedule. I am terrible for doing things on the fly. This is probably one of the first things I haven't fully done on the fly. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of on the fly. It's not fully rehearsed, but having a consistent schedule so you guys can look forward to seeing me and chatting and hanging out would be something that I think would be good for everyone. That being said, speaking of everyone, I have some follower goals, just some checkpoints. My first checkpoint would be 10,000 people. Because I wanna be able to sit here and imagine myself on a stage playing in front of 10,000 people. Like, that's crazy to think about, right? Just being in a room with 10,000 people is, like, insane to me. But then I want to eventually grow over time to 5,000, to 100,000. Like, I want to grow. I want to be lifted up. I want more people to hear my voice, my story, my music even. But along with getting followers, I need to... 10,000 Fists? Yeah, that's a Disturbed fan, alright. Good album, by the way. Very good album. But along with those followers, I should probably develop some editing skills. I think that's self-explanatory. My editing skills are definitely not the best. And they will definitely show in videos. But I think that's important for everybody. But last but not least, the most important thing is a loving community. I want this space to be a space where everyone can hang out, find friends, and just kind of take a chill pill from life. I want this space to be where people can pick each other up and support each other, and even inspire others. Crunchy edits are popular these days. You know what? I'll take it. But the only reason I'm here is because I was lifted and inspired and encouraged by others, and I wanna spread that. Even if I'm always small, even if I get huge into the millions, I don't want it to change from being a space where everyone's happy in it. Where everyone can feel like they can find their own person and just their own little corner of the internet. That's the most important thing to me. Speaking of important people, I have a lot of thank yous to give out. And I have 3 major thank yous to give out. That being to Siblins and Spotlight Club for my glorious model that I'll be showing off soon. Spotlight Club, as far as I'm concerned, had not only did the art, but my rigging as well, and Siblins helped distribute that. Without them, I would not be here. And a huge shout out to Artlist for the music selection. All the starting screen that you heard, the music you hear in the background now, and what you'll hear in the outro is all from Artlist's wonderful catalog. So big shout out to them. They let me get my feet down so I can eventually create my own music, right? But I have some other personal shout outs I want to do, so let me quickly kind of get into your face here. I have some personal shout outs I want to do and mention. I have huge big shout out to, funny enough, my model sister, Viliana, in chat. She's the one that actually encouraged me to really chase this and helped me give me the tools that I need, and this debut would not have happened if I didn't have her help and support. So I'm so thankful for that. I'm also extremely thankful to my artist that is still working very hard at this moment. They wished not to be named, but I'm not going to sit here and not thank them. They have made the wonderful starting screen, and they're still working on even more stuff. I also have a big shout out to anybody that has been aware of this debut happening and was like, hell yeah, do it. Like, all my friends, my family especially, I appreciate them. My best friend has been with me, watching me pull my hair out and pull all this together, and even my parents are really excited about this. So you might even see my parents make some guest appearances sometimes. So thank you to everyone. Even if I didn't mention your name, thank you for being here too. That means a lot, and I'm super thankful. And it lets me start my journey here. It's gonna be rocky. It's not gonna be perfect, but as long as we have fun and I can make you smile or cheer up your day, that's what matters, right? Whether I am Sora or I am the person that I'm speaking to now. My bad. That being said, I think it's photo time. Oh, well, almost photo time. Now, I know somebody has mentioned the rigging is beautiful, and I love it. The rigging is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so thankful for it. But I actually have expressions to show. I actually come with a lot of expressions. In fact, I have so many toggles and expressions, I am not showing everything that my model has today, because I don't think I'll use all of them. but I'll talk about them a little bit. Yes, I love my earring. Here, I'll give you a nice zoom in to my beautiful earring here. It in fact has my artist name on it. Parent? Life giver? I'll figure out a name. My artist, my lovely artist. Spotlight Club. It does say Spotlight on it, and it jingles. I love it so much. And I'll also give you another little zoom in. Excuse me, my head got cut off. I mentioned my horns being a representation of all my sins, right? Well, they kind of jiggle. They are very fluid. Cool, right? It's not all I can do, though. I have many expressions. And I think a few of them might be meme-worthy. Yes, I have a few braids on the top of my head as well. And a hairpin that goes along with my halos. But I have a few expressions. First off, I would like to say hi and welcome once again. Thank you for coming. And I guess I'll just go by them one by one. I'm not too clever to come up with a scenario, but I do have an angry face. Granted, I have a pretty good angry face. Grape juice? I mean, I haven't tried tasting them. They're on my head. I can't reach them. So yeah. They're that. But yes, I do have a very angry face when I get very angry, because I tend to rage a lot, you'll notice. I also have a very dazed face. Stressed face, if you will. When things may not go my way. Speaking of things not going my way. I can show disdain. The dead-eye look, if you will. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, I can get a little nervous. Very well paired with this. I also have my crying emote for when you're bullying me and you're calling me short. When you guys hate me. When you guys start calling me Unk. I'm not Unk. I'm not that old. Shake those tears off. But I'm also an avid lover. When I love something, you bully me in love, well, I hope it's love. Because I love you guys for being here. Queen never cry, absolutely. In fact, I might just be so happy I'm in love. Of course, I can show my excitement with, yeah, sparkly eyes. Come on, you guys, everyone's made this face, right? You see something you love, like pickles. We love pickles. Oh, pickles. Oh, I can go for pickles. Good pickles. Like the really crunchy pickles, right? Of course, I'm not entirely human still. You get me mad enough, I might show it. Me when Yowie. No Yowie in this house. No Yowie here. Only Yuri. Only Yuri. It's a joke. We love Yowie in here. Of course, I might have to zoom out for this. I have quite a few more. Goodness. Yuri Heaven? Unfortunately, I was not there. You could not have found me in Yuri Heaven. Let's see. Here we go. I do have quite a few more on me. Of course I can show my love and appreciation, I've done this quite a few times. But who am I to be an idol without my own ham heart? Paired well with the hard eyes. Of course, I'm not a musician. Ooh. You didn't see that, right? You guys didn't see that? Great, you guys didn't see that. I'm not a musician without my guitar. Guitar is so important. Ivy, shut up. No. No, be quiet. Don't make me use it. I'll use it. Don't make me use it. This only comes out when I've had enough of the bullying. Anyway. Of course, when I get a little more confident, I do want to sing for you guys. So I do have a little custom microphone here as well. And I really hope I can really profile my voice well for you guys as well. And of course, if I get a little too hot, I can take off my jacket. Of course, I have some different outfit options, but I'm very favorable of this outfit, so I'll be staying in this outfit for now. But I'm sure a lot of you are curious about my tattoo, so I'll go ahead and zoom in for you guys. Excuse my head being cut off a little bit. You know, when I fell, I may have gotten angry and impulse spent some cash. I wanted to fit in. A lot of humans had tattoos, so I wanted tattoos. Maybe one day, I will show off my different outfits, but I do not have those prepared for today. But yeah, this is, I have quite a lot of fun toggles. So I hope a lot of you enjoyed those, and I'll be using those quite frequently. I tend to use them a lot. But even without them, I'm pretty expressive, so you'll never be confused on how I'm feeling. That being said, I believe it is screenshot time. Is there any poses anybody would like me to do? Just for a little memory, a little memento of today, because I'll be taking a few myself. I'm open to all suggestions. Let me get my coat back on here. Feel a little naked without it sometimes. You already have your screenshot. Lovely. Kiss. I've never done that before. It may not be good, but mwah. I hope that was a good enough kiss. Heart pose, absolutely. I always love giving hearts. I'm not cruel. Just because I'm fallen doesn't mean I'm evil or nice. Well, it doesn't mean I'm nice either. I feel like my eyeball exposes me. I get nervous, so it starts looking around a lot. I get a little nervous. Yes, of course I can do winks as well. Sometimes I blink, but I'm working on it. It's a part of me. Like I said, I am an angel. Well, was an angel. Fallen, but I haven't lost all my angel qualities. So it really reads my mind. It's just there. No, I don't have a shotgun. I wish I did. That'd have been a great thing to do. But no, I'm not an angel with a shotgun. Big sad. I know. I mean, I do have one more. An asset. Imagine putting a shotgun over my guitar. I don't want to get TOS'd. That would be great though, right? Maybe for some FPS games instead of my guitar, I'm just playing a shotgun. Can I bring out my guitar? Absolutely. Absolutely. Whoop. There we go. I'm very fond of this guitar. To sing in-game, work on Twitch? I unfortunately don't think so. Shotgun in-game. Surely they've thought of that, right? Maybe one day I'll show up with a bass, right? Who knows? I don't have any music streams planned just yet. Well, not me playing, but I do have a music-related stream planned. Which I feel like I'll talk over kind of what my debut week is going to look like. I am going to be trying to stream every single day. Maybe a break on, let's say, Monday or Tuesday. But I really will just be diving into my games, kind of doing my normal, what I like to do. And I wanna squeeze in maybe a surprise collab for you guys, and a chill game so we can just chat, hang out after a long week. That'll probably be tomorrow. I'll be doing maybe a little bit of Suika. Of course, I have Pokemon Legends ZA lined up as well. Maybe some more Hoyo games, working on the story there before some new updates. And I don't know. I have a lot. But surprise collab? Yes, surprise collab. I've been talking about it with said person even before my debut. I wanted to be a part of a debut week for you guys. Don't know exactly what it's gonna be yet, but it should work out right. Hopefully. Hopefully. Goodness. Let me get up close here. Yeah. Besides that, I think I've covered everything I wanted to do for my first stream. It's quite lengthy, so I'm very appreciative for everyone being here. Again, I will probably keep updated on my socials. I would mostly check X or Twitter. That is the one I'm on the most. I'm quite frequently on there. I don't have a proper schedule, like photo or reference, so it will be by ear. But most streams I plan on staying around this time. I might play around with a few of them in the morning or night. But I'll be pretty responsive and all that. Yes, that is my other eye. It moves with me. It unfortunately gives me away on where I'm looking. It's a little embarrassing, but yes, it moves. Here, I'll give you a little zoom up. He tends to just track me. Yeah. He just sits there pretty comfortably. I don't really feel it, honestly. But it is embarrassing because even if I wear sunglasses, people can tell I look at them. So, people watching and studying other things doesn't work out for me. It's quite unfortunate. But yeah, I'm also always opening to a single sunglass. I haven't seen anything like that. Go away, scared throws eyeball. I don't think the eyeball is removable. I wouldn't try. Honestly, eyeballs kind of freak me out. Eyeballs are scary. No, thank you. I'm happy with the ones in my head and neck. Yeah, neck. That being said, I love and I would love to sit here and chat, but I don't want my debut too long. For those who could not be here, I want everyone to be able to catch up and get to meet me and know me. But I promise I will be doing some chatting streams that will take a lot longer. Probably hours. I'm unfortunately a huge yapper, especially when you get me on a topic I love. That being said, I really appreciate everyone from the bottom of my heart for coming to my debut. It's been so fun, and I'm so happy everyone finally gets to hear my voice. I've been chomping at the bit even to speak, especially on my TikTok videos. So I really hope to see all of you again. Even if you can't be here live, I appreciate VOD game just as much. Life gets busy, I understand that. And I fear I will take my leave. And I will yap. But tomorrow, expect either some Suika or just chatting. Let's see how I feel. It is lovely to meet all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for the congrats on my debut. This was a big nervous day for me. Oh, it's Sora? That's cute! Oh, it's Sora. Oh, it's Sora. I like that. We can keep that. Oh, it's Sora. In fact, I'm gonna steal that. That's getting stolen. And I will update all my bios and stuff. And I will post all my tags and all that fun stuff after stream, so just be patient with me. And I will see you guys on the flip side. After the concert? After the concert, technically. Let me act up like I came with it, Sora. That being said, I'm gonna go rest my voice, and I will prepare a fun week for everyone. That being said, bye-bye everybody. Take care. Much love. See you guys another day.